Here we go!
What's up, everybody? Ryan Turford, the man on the moose here, and today I'm very excited because we have a very special unboxing video for all y'all today right here on the channel. So if you haven't already, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified whenever we go live with our newest videos, because today, friends, it is time to unbox the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Collection. This is the collector's edition for the Switch. I am super excited to open this package. I'm, very excited to jump in this. Of course, for the folks that don't know, the Cowabunga Collection is a retro collection of old school Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games on the NES, the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis, as well as their arcade counterparts, as well as the Game Boy as well. So lots of amazing games in this package. This is one of my most anticipated games for the year, being an old school Turtles fan who also really loved the games growing up. Yes, I know they haven't really aged the best, but I'm still really excited to jump in this collection. I actually have it on Xbox as well, but I actually got the physical collector's edition for Switch because I'm very excited to jump into it. So let's dive into this as I wrestle through the plastic, as I always do. Okay, so now that we've got the plastic off, first thing you'll actually notice is there's actually like a slip-on case for this, like a slip cover that again has the Switch logo and stuff like that. Whereas once I remove this, we then just kind of have the box art by itself, and it's actually embossed as well. So as I put my fingers over the turtles themselves or the logo, it is erased a little bit, which just gives it that nice feel to it. I really dig the box art for this. It's different from what we saw online anyways, although I think Digital Eclipse at some point did reveal this was going to be the box art for this collector's edition. So it's pretty easy to open because again, once we got this open, it just comes up like this. And I'm guessing we've just got some mutagen stuff on the side here. Although first thing we notice on the very top of the package, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Collection Limited Edition, not for children 12 years or younger. These items are collectible. They are not toys. Silent items contain small parts, choking hazards, and whatnot. I'm very surprised. This is the first collector's edition I've ever opened where one of these was actually on top of the box here. So good to know. I know there's some pins and stuff like that, but let's start diving into everything on the box. First of all, here's kind of the view you get with the box so far, with of course the Cowabunga Collection physical edition on Switch, directly on top, just sitting here. Again, I'm just really happy to have this in cartridge form because I know, knowing Konami and knowing, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, licensing and how that works, I think these will get delisted at some point, probably in the next, couple years. So having a physical copy is just really awesome to have hold on to, just in case anything happens in the future. That's one of the reasons why I really wanted a physical copy of some kind of this. So we got the Cowabunga Collection game itself, but then as we kind of remove the top compartment here, we got some more stuff. So we're going to start with the pin set here. So there are 5 collectible pins here from the original Ninja Turtles TV show. We got the Turtle Van, the Turtle Blimp, the Technodrome, Krang, and then Shredder in here as well. Again, I'm not really a huge pin guy. I don't really have like a pin board or any good place to get pins. Although I've been getting a lot of pins lately, believe it or not, from stuff. So maybe I should invest in a pin board or something to show some of these cool pins off. But if I was totally into pins, I'd totally love these. I think these are cool looking pins. So good to have those in the collection. Next up, we have a cloth poster. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull this out of the wrapper. And don't mind the unwrapping noise. That's just how this is. And here it is, the cloth poster, very much reminiscent of Turtles in Time, as the turtles are kind of falling through, the time vortex. And I like this poster. I think it's cool. And again, we don't see a lot of cloth posters nowadays. They used to be something we used to get a lot with RPGs back in the day. Like usually you get like a cloth map or something like that. Like if you bought Elder Scrolls 3, Morrowind or something like that, or Lunar on the PS1, you'd usually get a cloth map with this, whereas, we got a cloth poster, which is kind of a nice touch. But again, I really like the box art here, and again, very reminiscent of Turtles in Time, which is one of the games that we've got in this collection. All right, as we remove another layer from the packaging, we got even more goodies in here. So we're gonna open this. I believe these are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cards. So I'm gonna actually open up this packaging and we'll take a look at some of these. Okay, so we got the Tournament Fighters cards out of their packaging. Again, these look pretty cool. They're like lenticular cards, which is interesting, with all the different turtles on them, with like their Tournament Fighters models. But then you have a lot of the other characters from Tournament Fighters here as well, which is pretty cool. Again, Tournament Fighters is a fun game, but one that like, it's not really one of my favorite fighting games, but it's always fun to jump in there every once in a while. And these are all from the Super Nintendo version, because the Sega Genesis version and the NES versions of Tournament Fighters had different characters in them. So I'm glad to have these. These are pretty cool, and I like cards in my collector's editions as well. So next up, we got some acrylic figures of some of the Turtles. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up this package and we'll assemble this a little bit. And there it is. I have assembled through some trial and error the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles acrylic stand. Honestly, this looks way cooler in person. I thought it was weird because it looked like kind of foggy, but then I didn't realize there was some stuff I had to pull off of it because it didn't feel like there was anything to remove from here. But either way, I like how this came together. I love how, with each of the turtles kind of has their own kind of stand, so it adds some depth to the scene. And I'm taking some pictures to give you more zoomed in look at this. But all in all, I like how this one turned out because I like acrylic stands with my collector's editions, and I think this is actually a pretty good one. I'm very excited to actually put this on my shelf behind me. You're probably going to see it in more videos coming up. And then one more thing in the box, probably the thing that I am actually the most excited about because I'm the person that likes, art books, video game art books, and especially for one like this, when they announced that this is going to be in here, this is one of the things that actually drew me to this, collector's edition game. And this is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Collection art book. This was actually put together both by Konami and Digital Eclipse, giving us information about all the games here, like brief write-ups of them with, the different cover art and whatnot. We're also got some concept designs from some of the games in here as well. So I'm very excited to actually go through this book and check a lot of it out. Just seeing some of the different enemy designs, some of the concept art, some of the level designs, like all the little hidden things that we didn't really see, back in this era when these games were new, because we didn't really have like a lot of, game making ofs or anything like that, or a lot of insight into a lot of the game development process at the time. So that's one of the things I love about, Digital Eclipse with a lot of their retro re-releases, is even though this is the first time I think in a while, if not at all, that they've done like an art book like this one, at least to my knowledge anyways. I love how in their games themselves, they usually have like an extras menu that includes a bunch of, behind the scenes stuff from a lot of these older games that they've been able to preserve in a lot of ways. And now to have this in a physical art book, I'm very excited to have this in addition to what we have in the game already, which I think is pretty substantial as far as, a lot of, media kits and all kinds of crazy stuff that I never really thought I would want to see from old games like this now, on display here. So yeah, super stoked to have this in the collection, this art book, and I think it's a great addition to this collector's edition for sure. And that is everything that came in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Collection Collector's Edition. All in all, I think this is pretty awesome. I know a lot of people were, underwhelmed by, the original announcement that this was coming because of the price that tag that was associated with it. And I know a lot of retailers actually marked down the price below what the MSRP was for this at the time. In fact, mine was a little bit cheaper than what the announced price was originally, considering what you got. And all in all, I think I got my money's worth here. I think there's a lot of cool stuff in here. And again, just the art book alone with the game, I think is just worth it for me personally. The acrylic statue I think is really good. And then I like the cards and pins and stuff too. So all in all, I really like what's in here. But let me know in the comments below, what do you think about the Cowabunga Collection Collector's Edition? Are you playing the games as well? I would love to hear from you. We actually have a review going up probably on Friday is what I'm aiming for a review for the Cowabunga Collection. So you'll be able to see my full thoughts on the game on Friday. So come back here, youtube.com/carpoolgaming to find out more on Friday about my thoughts on the game. But other than that, I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below. As for me, you can find me on Twitter at Ryan Turford. You also find us on Twitter at Carpool Gaming, as well as right here, youtube.com/Carpool Gaming. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and do all the things that people on YouTube tell you to do. Until then, friends, I'm Ryan Turford, the man on the moose. This has been the unboxing of the Cowabunga Collection, and we're out.